Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Amanda Fitzgerald and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Sydney, Australia. So welcome to my live. So I'm jumping back on my lives. I have been off them for a little while, but I'm back hopefully. Just going to get this up and see if I've done it right because I don't trust myself, but I appear to be there. So we'll wait till everyone finds, if everyone finds me. But like I say, I haven't been live, so people don't always expect me to go live anymore on a Friday night. I used to go live every Friday night at 8:30. I have pushed it back to 8 o'clock. Now I do get a little bit tired, so I'm just seeing how I go with 8 o'clock. And because it gets so cold here in Sydney now in the winter too, so that's probably got a lot to do with it as well. So as you jump on, say hello. Let me know if you're new to watching me or if you're new to my page. Even if you're not, if you're one of my regulars, if you're one of my team members, say hello anyway. It's nice to know who I have joining me tonight while I craft along. So tonight I thought I would show you guys some paper pumpkin boxes. So Paper Pumpkin is a subscription. So it is a subscription that Stampin' Up is doing. So like any other things that you subscribe to, you know, people still do subscribe to magazines, or there's even some gardening ones. There's like business ones, there's book ones, there's all different things that you can subscribe to. Usually they're a monthly subscription, and you get something delivered to you each month. Well, we have a crafting one now. How cool is that? So I have got the last 3 months here. So they come in these little boxes and get delivered to your door each month. So it's usually you sign up by about the 10th. And then those deliveries go out for that month. So they take the money out, on the 10th of each month once you subscribe. And then they send the boxes to you. And they give us a little bit of a sneak peek of what each month is going to be. But the idea is it's going to be a little bit of a secret. So, yes, so I have got the last 3 months here. Well, this is the first 3 months that they've been doing it. You can subscribe month to month, and you can cancel anytime, so you're not locked into that month by month subscription period. Or you can pay up front and have a 3-month subscription or a 6-month subscription or even a year subscription. So they're great even for a gift. I'm even thinking of giving it to some close family and friends as a gift, you know, even a 3-month subscription. So they're about $48 a month, and that's including postage. So I'm going to show you some of them tonight. I love them. And I'm actually going to be having a Paper Pumpkin weekend this weekend because I've actually started every single one, except for the one I've got on my table now. I started that one just before, about half an hour ago. But I'm going to finish some of them off with you tonight. And then I will explain a little bit more about it. So let's have a look. Now let's see if I can get you will see everything oh no, you won't see everything on my desk because you'll see everything on the roof at the moment. Oh, that's funny. We'll put a bit of light here and then we will see, because I don't want to break my back. Hang on, I'm a little bit out of practice with this stand because I actually did a live with my team last night, and this thing went way too close, and I don't know whether it's going to do that again. It's not going to do anything this time. Okay, come on. There we go. All right, we'll work with that. So I went live with my team. So I have a team of demonstrators. So if you're ever thinking of joining, there's an awesome offer at the moment. So they've actually changed the whole join process. They've made it a hell of a lot easier. And now you pay $175 to join. And then you're joined. You don't have to buy any products at that point in time, but then what they do is they send you straight away, you will get a coupon for $240. So pretty much you pay $175 and you get a $240 coupon to buy anything you like. So that you can then do your first order and buy $240 worth of products. And then you're joined as a demonstrator. So it's a pretty cool deal. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I can give you more details. There is no lock-in contract even with that. Once you've paid your $175, you're an active demonstrator. It just depends how long you want to be active for. I help you along. You do have to meet a quarterly minimum if you want to remain active, but that's something, it works out to be about $126 a month, but that's something I help you through anyway. And like I say, there's no penalty. If you do join up and you get your $240 worth of products for $175 and you go, you know what, it's not actually what I wanted. But believe me, when you join, it's so much fun. Yeah, so we had some fun last night with some new product in my team. I just went live in my private Facebook group. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Okay, so what I have on my desk is part of the paper pumpkin. So this is last month's paper pumpkin. So this is the June one. Now, the one that is if you join the subscription now, in July, you get the first one. The first one will be the July kit, which is, I will post it on my page. They've given us a little bit of a sneak peek and it's like flowers and blooms, but they're really interesting how the cards are designed. They're like a little bit of a fun fold, so they're going to be cool. The other thing you can do too is once you become part of the Paper Pumpkin subscription, you can buy past kits. Not all past kits will be available, but some of them will be available. But one of the past kits, I'll tell you which one is still available. And then you also can buy refills. So if you get, say, this bike, this is the last month's, which is called the Bikes and Blooms. If you find that you really love one of them, if you are a current subscriber to Paper Pumpkin, you can actually go in on your account and buy previous ones as just refills. So it will just have all the refills. So you won't get your stamp set and your ink, but you'll get everything to make more cards if that's something you'd like to do. So that's always good as well. Now I'm just going to write myself a note because I just thought of something. One of my team members asked me, and I actually think a great way for her would be to make paper pumpkin cards for someone because the refills are actually a really good price. Yeah, so that's cool. Give myself a note because I will forget. All right, so this is the Bikes and Blooms. So I was just starting to make this. So they come with everything to make 9 cards, and you can see there's 3 of this one, 3 of that one, and 3 of this one. So I'm going to make 1 each of these, and you can see they have all the instructions. So then inside this pamphlet opens up, and they have, I will actually open it up and keep it here. They have the instructions, just the basic instructions on how to make it. There is also codes that you can scan with your phone that give you further information in the pamphlet, which is here, which is a video help. Okay, so scan for video instructions. So you'll get a little bit more of instructions there. They also help you out if you are a bit more of a crafter, and I'll show you what I mean, what I've done with some of my other kits. If you're a crafter that kind of makes some of them, which I do, I usually make 3 or 4 of the current ones, and then I go off and make some different versions. So they give you the coordinating colours so that you can grab some of your cardstock supplies if you do have that and make some different cards with the pieces. So that works well as well. All right, so let's have a go at this one. I'm actually going to try and pull this down. I just want to try and not lean on the table so much. So let's just see if that's still in Zoom. Still in camera. I'll just see if that's in camera while I just have a drink. Okay. All right, so let's have a look at this first one. So I actually started putting this one together because I was getting a little bit eager and wanted to craft. Hey Angela, how are you? I'm here with my cup of tea. That's awesome. I think I'm actually going to sit down a bit. Don't feel like standing up right now. I can change a bit after. All right. And Angela's got a cup of tea. I've actually got I've got a soda stream with the cold tea bags. They're on special at the moment in Woolworths, so I've got the cold tea bag in there, which is quite yum. I haven't really finished it, but I might actually get it over this side. Might put it over here. You'll see my arm go through and get my drink. Oh, maybe that's a bit. I'll put it over here. That's a bit better. Somewhere where I won't knock it. All right. Cool. Okay, so you'll get a green card. So they give you all the cards that you need to do. So here's our card. And then it shows you to get your stamp off your, so you get these stamps. Now this stamp set's yours to keep. Brought the dies for next month. Not sure where I place them. They're little, aren't they, Dimity? Hi, hey Nola, how are you? I'm on and you're awake. Awesome, welcome. And yes, the paper. And Angela is one of my team members. And so is Dimity, actually. You inspired me, Angela. Angela actually did 3 of her boxes. Yes, I think 3, probably the 3 boxes I'm doing tonight. Angela made all hers up and posted some awesome pictures in our private Facebook group. So you definitely have inspired me to get mine out this weekend, Angela. So yeah, so you get a stamp set to keep. You'll get to keep that. You also get an ink spot. So this is to do all your stamping with. Now I'm actually going to be doing my stamping with a larger one because there's no use me opening that if I've already got that colour open. So, all right, so it will tell you which stamp to get. And then it will show you what piece to get and then where to stamp. And then it's telling me to get our bike, which I got the bike, and I've actually put all dimensionals on the back of it. So it actually says on here, it'll show you to use, now where are they? So you get your twine and your dimensionals and then your embellishments, depending on what comes in the kit. So this one's got some cute little butterflies. And then this is your dimensionals. So this is like mounting tape. So you get all of this. So you get everything you need. The only thing I probably would recommend is just to buy a pair of detailed scissors. We used to call them paper snips, but they're called detailed scissors. So they're on the website. If you haven't got a small pair of scissors, that's the only thing I would say get. And then if you want to get a little bit more stuff, just a little bit in your crafting stash, I'd get a bone folder too, because that does help you to score and make your card sit nice and flat. But really, you don't have to have any of these. I take these out with me. I haven't been on holidays for a while. That's probably why I have all of these plus some other card making kits. I take them away with me because it's all I need. So it has your little glue dots. So when you on here, it refers to a little glue adhesive to put on the back. And then if they're a little bit bigger, they're referring to the dimensional, which is the little bit of the foam tape to lift it up a little bit. So they're making you look like a professional. Yeah, so. All right, and I wonder if this actually has a thank you. It does. I need a thank you card. So this one does. That is awesome. Yeah. All right. Okay. So I have already put down, then it tells you to stamp, have a lovely day on here, stamp, well, it actually said to stamp this basket, but my basket already had a basket on it. So I thought rather than putting that one on top, I think I'm just going to keep that basket. I think I am. I mean, this one looks quite a little bit pretty, but I could use this in another card. So I'm just going to use that original basket. And then that one's going to go down. Yep, so we'll get all those off. Now I'm just going to get my... Always going to forget something once I decide to actually just sit down, then I have to get something. So I pull these off. You take your pick tool, is awesome for that. If you have one, it becomes your best friend with these things because it picks them all up and then you can just dump them all in the bin. All right. So lots of dimensionals on that, and then all I'm doing is moving. I'm going to move that stamp. Put that there. All I'm doing is like this picture. I am lining my bit of that bike, whatever, I don't know what you would call that, that straight edge with that straight edge, and there's my bike on there. So that's my bike put on there. It also tells you how much twine to use, and it's actually saying 30 centimetres. I don't think you need 30 centimetres to do a bow. Look, it's up to you. If you want to follow, it says 30 centimetres. You do also have a ruler down the bottom that you can use, which is in metric and also in inches. So that's something that is there for you. It can become very handy when you take these out with you. So you might take them out to soccer or to dancing, to kids' sports, to somewhere where the hubby's going and you're not interested. You can do a card kit, whatever you so wish. So they are saying to do a bow. So then we will just do a bow. Here we go. Daisy. Okay. Now I don't know how much that took, but so there we go. And they were going to put the bow on the back of the bike there, and you can use a little, and it's telling you to use one of these little, so if you just grab that off and put that on there and take the top off, then you've got like a little bit of a glue dot, and we'll put that on there. So there's our little, if your bone folders can also sometimes straighten up any unruly, that one's going to become unruly anyway, so what I might do is just stick it under there until it becomes my friend. There we go. And then it's telling you on the instructions to use 3 of the little butterflies, and they're putting them, oh, I was wondering what that was, it's just a bit of twine. They're putting them up near the flowers. So they're just putting one here and one there. There's about, and one in the flowers. So there we go. There's our card done. How cute is that? So that's number 1. Then we'll grab another one. So our next one, so our next one's in here. Number 2, which is this Calypso Coral, which is like a pink background. Here it is. We might just put that one to there. to there. So they are pre-folded as well. I just fold them, and then, like I say, I just use my bone folder. Just to, I always do that edge somehow because it actually sits nice and flat for you to build your card. And have another sip. Hey Lisa, how are you? Going to watch replay, that's cool. No, bye if you've already gone. And hey Fiona. I'm so thirsty tonight. Dear me. Oh, now I've clicked something wrong. Trying to see comments. Okay, all right. So next one is Best Wishes. So where's our stamp set? Here it is. So we're going to get Best Wishes. Now, the other thing about paper paper pumpkin, is you will get a block with your very first kit, and then the other ones won't come with a block. So again, the block is something you keep. Keep everything that's left over or is in those boxes, because you can use it again. That's including even any extra pieces. Okay, so best wishes, they are putting that on this little piece here. Oh, sorry, the other way. They've actually got two little dots there, which is like it's, I can't see. You know why I can't see? Because I haven't got my glasses on. So how about we get them on? It's just another thing for me to lose, really, isn't it? Seriously. Okay, here we go. Now, you can use baby wipes or anything like this, but this is just a chamois. It's just got water, and I just keep it in a DVD case. It's well used. It lasts forever. I shouldn't say forever, but it lasts a long time. Mine probably is due for a bit of a change. But it's called a chamois, and they sell them online as well. Okay, so that's our best wishes. And then we want to get some more flowers. So we get the flower one off. So there's two kind of flowers, one that we used on here and then a different one. So we'll get the flowers, and we need, so all the pieces I'm just grabbing from here, and all you do is just pop them out as you need them. They're all pre-die cut for you. So like that. Now what other pieces do we need? We need the bike. Find the right bike. Here we go, the bike. Yep, it is this bike. So we'll get this bike out. So just be a little bit gentle as you pull them out. Sometimes I'll get a little bit stuck, but in the hole, they're really easy to get out. So there's our bike. So we've got our best wishes. We're going to do our stamp on here. And we'll get some Calypso coral. So, and these are going to go in these pieces here. So probably just line up the shape. And boom. Boom. There we go. And we'll clean that one off. I had a bit of, oh, here we go. Okay, so we've done our flowers now, and this one is as simple as, now I'm looking at it going, I could use this on another card as well, but we won't this time. So that actually, you could put your stamps on here like I did for that other one, but this time I'm actually going to put that on there, and I'm going to, it's actually, so got all dimensionals, so we're going to put dimensionals all over everything now. So now when you're using your dimensionals, make sure you use the end pieces too, which I don't know why I went and pulled them all out at once, but that's okay, we'll use them right now. So what I mean is the edge pieces, just, I wouldn't do what I just did and pull them all out like this, but because they're sticking to me. But yeah, don't throw the edge pieces away. Like that. Okay, and then we will piece it in just with some extra, I love dimensionals, as you can see, and I'm going to use another one, and I'm going to cut that one in half just to fit, whoops. Okay, don't go with that then. Just to fit on my handlebar there. There we go. And then I need some more on this one. Oh, actually what we might do is we're going to attach, we probably should have done that first. We're just going to attach this. Now they're saying to do it with, dimensionals as well. Okay, we'll do it with dimensionals. I was going to use a little bit of glue, but here we go. With some dimensionals, why not? Okay, So we'll stick that one down first. Anyone crafting tonight with me? Did anyone see my message and when got one of their paper pumpkins if they've got a box? Okay. Now the other thing too is when you become part of this subscription, and while you're an active subscriber, you can get additional products. So with those three boxes that I'm showing you tonight, they offered these dies. So it's an additional purchase, but you can get these dies that coordinate with 3 months worth of kits. So there was a nice little flag kind of sign pole. There was another little firework thing, butterflies, flowers, and then a word die that says wonderful. So they're actually quite a good price for a set of dies. And they're only while stocks last, so these ones aren't available anymore. They have got a new set. So if you're a subscriber and you haven't got them, they have a new set at the moment that is available for July, August, September, that it is going to coordinate with those months. Okay, so we're going to put some more dimensionals on this one. So I hope to incorporate some of these, I'm going to put that on after, incorporate some of these, or these paper pumpkin kits on my lives. So if you do get one, you can always come along and be inspired, and I'm going to show, I will actually do some alternatives as well. But as you can see, I'm a little bit behind at the moment. But I will show you some alternatives with some of them. So I'm just following the picture over here, and it shows you to put this wheel down here, like a puzzle piece. It's like a corner. So like that. And then we've got our flowers that are going to go on here. And then it also wants us to put a bow. So we'll make another bow with our twine that they've given us. I'm actually going to get a little bit more funky. I'm going to do a different kind of bow, because I don't think I'm using I think I can use more than what they've. And then I'm just going to wrap that around there. Whoops. You need at least three hands, if not 4 hands. So my third hand to do that was my mouth. One way to shush me up. Okay. Let's see if I can I'm trying to bring all the ends down so it resembles a bow, and we'll try and make those a bit even, and we'll get all of these and chop it. Okay, so we've got a bit more of a bow. I don't know what to call it. All right, so we'll put another one of those on there, which will give us a glue dot, and we'll put our bow, and then we're going to have 3 butterflies again. So we've got one flying on the card, one in the flowers, and then one in the two in the flowers. So there we go, that's another card done. There's 2 from this kit. So I've got 2 birthday cards essentially there. Yay. Okay, and our last one from this kit is the yellow. So we've got this and the card. And we have some plants here. So we've got this plant and that plant, and this one's going to be a thank you. Let me see if I can find that. Yep, must be here. Yep. So we've got a thank you, and then we've got another little green piece here. So you just follow the picture and grab all your pieces. There we go. And if you're missing one, you'll soon know if you're missing one. So we'll fold this card over, and this one's going to be our landscape. Honestly, they're so relaxing and enjoyable to do. So that's that there. And we're going to start off getting this down here. And it wants us to get the single butterfly. The single butterfly? Oh, the single and the double. Okay, so let's do a single first. And these are going onto the bike, yep. Not onto the bike, but onto this piece here. So we'll grab this. And we're going to do one over here. And then we're going to get the double one. Here's our double one. And we will do that one there. So get your stamping and all of those kinds of things, but in a less overwhelming way if you just want something easy to do. So then they want to put some dimensionals on that one. Now let's just check if there's anything else to do. So we've done the flowers. They want you to put the dimensionals on this one. Yep, so we'll do that. I'm going to need some. Where is my little box? Here it is. I'm using up what I have, so see, there's another one I've used up. Okay, we've got more here that I'm going to use up. Okay, so they're putting all their dimensionals on the back here. Oops, that was a bit of a miss. Doesn't matter what it looks like, no one knows. Then a couple in the middle there. There we go. Okay, so that's that piece done. Then they want you to get your 3 flowers. So this one's got lots of stamping in it. Your 3 flowers. And, we might need another piece. Hang on a minute. Is that piece? Ah, here we go. So I've got 2 pieces here. So I'm going to use that one there. Now, because that is tiny, I'm just going to get my little Stampin' Pierce mat here. Now, because your block is nice and clear, you will be able to see through this and just match the shape. There we go. Pop that off. Okay. All right, so that's our flower, and it wants you to put the flower is going to go on this with dimensionals. Beautiful. So we'll put, I think that only needs 1 dimensional, so we'll go like that, and we'll put that onto there. There we go. And then we need to do our thank you. So on here, we will get thank you. It's a good stamp set with it as well. Like that. Amanda, you can use more twine because it actually wraps around the basket, then tie a bow. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I knew I had more. So true. That's probably why it says to use, yeah. That's probably why it says to use 30 centimetres, doesn't it? Hey, Robin, how are you? We are going through our paper pumpkin. It's a great, I love this subscription and I love this one. Okay, so Then we are going to just simply get these off here, and we will put something is rocking underneath. So that goes onto here, and it looks like it's kind of making it center. There we go. And then I'm not going to put that up on Dimensionals because I don't think it needs it. So we'll put a little bit of glue on that one. A little bit of glue on that one. Now with our thank you, it's got like a little bit of ribbon, kind of just, so if you actually get a dot and put a dot there, oh, actually we might get a few dots here. So it told you to get 3 dots. But yeah, I would actually put it on the top of this green piece, yep. Angela probably is going, no, that's not what you do, because Angela's done all these. But it's amazing, you can do them slightly different, can't you? So then we'll put that on here, and really it's just telling you to do a little bit of ribbon. And all it's adding to your card is a little bit of texture, really. So don't stress about it if you're not a ribbon person. Well, this is twine anyway. Oh, I love twine. Twine's my best friend. Nobody's going to see what your card was supposed to look like, so don't stress. So that's going to go like that, just because that's what I say. And I think I've done my thank you the other way, but that doesn't matter. And then I'm just going to put that on there, and there's just got that little bit hanging out. I could always put more on if I wanted to, but I think I may need to. I'm just going to also put, see again, we'll stamp that one up. You could keep these pieces because you've almost got, do you agree, Angela? You could keep these pieces because it's already, like the picture's already there. But anyway, you could either make additional cards or just make them as the instructions tell you. Sometimes when you're getting used to it, it's good just to follow the instructions. So that's that there, and I think I am going to actually put a bit of glue on, and I'm going to put a little bit more ribbon because I really didn't have enough. So we'll cut some ribbon off, twine, whatever you want to call it, and I will actually go a little bit more here, however it happens. Probably going to get covered in glue, but that's all right. Okay, we'll just make sure that piece goes under. Okay, come on, that's better. No, just stick there. And it goes on the wheel. So that's like that. Whoop. That's sticking to me instead of the page. There we go. I might just need another little blue dot under there, so I'm just going to lift that carefully, put the blue dot there, go back in and take that piece of paper. Right, now it's going to glue down. There we go. Much better. So there's our third one. So there is our 3 of that one done. So what I'll do is I'll just pack all that one back up in the box. And now make sure that you always put your plastic backing on there because it'll stick to paper and it's not nice once it sticks to another piece of paper. Believe me. Okay, so put our instructions in there. So like I say, this one, so this is last month's and it will make 3 of each card of those ones that I'm just showing you there. So that's pretty cool. That's them ones there. We might put them to there. Because it's amazing how quick I need to send my cards once I make them. Alrighty. Okay, next one I wanted to show you. Now the next one is called Lakeside Retreat. So this was the very first one. And I'm not going to make any more of these ones, but I thought I would just show you what it looks like, because this one, if you subscribe, you can actually purchase this one still. So there is still product available of this one. So this one is great for all the males in your life. So please just remember, if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, or if you'd like to become a Paper Pumpkin subscriber with me, I would love that. I would love to help you through that. I have put a link on this live that you can sign up as soon as you're ready. Like I say, if you sign up by the 10th of July, you will get the very new one that's coming out in July. But this one you can purchase once you are a subscriber. But it has 3 of each card again. This is the one in the middle there, and they're great for males as well, these ones. That one's really nice. I don't have all of them because I have already sent them. But this is another one. So this one is this one here. So after putting all your pieces on, so it's got a great stamp set that comes with it that has thanks, older, wiser, better. You are a lifesaver. You are an inspiration. Dad, son, happy Father's Day and a happy birthday. It's got some birds and some water reefs, plants, whatever you call them. But it's got all your life jackets and bikes. It's got bikes in there. All the different pieces to make these 3 cards. Now I'm just going to check if I did have any more cards made. No, because I think I have already sent what I made. So that is available still once you are a subscriber. So there's that one there. And then our last one, which was made, is the Sparkling Celebrations. So this one makes, and I do have some of these left because I did do this one not all that long ago, and I'll show you how I've made some alternatives. So I've got this one here, wishing you happiness. Look at that. How cool is that? With the, I don't know what you would call them. What do we call them? Light? I'm not sure. Anyway, put it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. So, also, I haven't showed you, they come with envelopes as well. So let me just show you quickly. So honestly, there's so much in these boxes that come for the money. So with that first kit that I made those cards with, I'm going to get my envelopes out because I'm going to put them ready for when I'm sending them out. They've got to go with their envelopes. So there's our 3 envelopes. So all of them come with envelopes as well. As many cards so there's 9 cards, 9 envelopes. So you've got this one to go with that one. Look at that. How nice is that? Matching nicely. So that's that one. And then we've got this one, which is lovely. And the pink one. So I forgot to tell you about that because I had it here. So this one goes with this one, so beautiful. Now, and a lot of people, you know what a lot of people do with this when they when they want to make alternative cards, they even cut the envelopes up and use that as paper. So there's that one there. Then there is this one here that says time to celebrate. So that is a beautiful celebration one. It's got some lovely embellishments to go with it. And then there is this one here that says you are invited. So look at that. That's pretty cool. So that's the 3 cards. So you get 3 of each. And then I have made some alternatives, and we're going to make an alternative now with this kit. So I made this one here that says hello friend. So I think I've used this from different stamp sets. I can't remember which one, sorry. So there's hello friend, and I've actually just put a little bit of extra that I had over from the bottom of that. So I used everything. So that's that one there. And then I made this one here that says thank you, and I've just used some 2-tone black cardstock there because it's got an inner white core. So I ripped that, and I've used the lighthouse and a little bit of that from that one, from this one for the fireworks. And then it says thank you. So that one's pretty cool. So that's those. And let me show you an alternative that we're going to do. Now this alternative is not all my idea. It's actually, and I found it really hard to find her name, but her name is Sharon Sheetal. I actually did see this on one of the many card groups that I follow. So we are going to use, oh, hang on a minute. Let me just, I've got a bit too much happening here. I'll just get rid of this lakeside one. Over there. Okay, that gives me a bit more room. So we're going to use some black cardstock. So again, I went inside the little pamphlet. Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't even know I did something wrong, Angela. Mind you, no one's going to know that I did it wrong, but you probably realise when you make them all cards, hey. Oh, yes, I know what you mean, because the little thing goes the wrong way, maybe, yeah. Special. Yeah, so inside, remember, it tells you what colours coordinate. So coordinating, stamping up colours. Yeah, like if you want to make different cards. Well, I've seen people make scrapbook pages, all sorts of things. So we'll grab a piece of black cardstock out here. Okay, that goes there. All right, get my trimmer. We're going to do some heat embossing as well. So this one we'll just cut to my usual 14.8 and then we will fold it. So that's going to be our card base. And then we will need a piece of Blackberry Bliss. Love this colour. One of my favourites. Now, have I got another piece that might just do this job? No, probably not. Oh, hang on, maybe I do. That one might do, yep. Because that one will do another card, so we'll save that one. Save that one. Okay. So this one is going to be at, so what does this one measure? I'm not 10.5, so that's 10.5 by either 40. Okay. So this one's going to be 10 centimetres by 14.4 centimetres. So I've just gone, what I've done there is I've just gone down 0.5 on each measurement of the other just to do a layer. So that's that there. Now with this one here, we're going to do some heat embossing. So let me grab, so I've got my heat embossing gun here. So that's there. And we're going to get this is our little embossing buddy. I have to remember the name of it. So we're just going to run that over there. It just takes the static out of it, if there's any. Like that. And we're going to use, I think white. Yeah, I think white. Do I want white? Or silver? I think I want silver. Okay. So in the little 3-pack, these last forever. They don't actually look like this anymore when you buy them. But same thing. So then on this piece of card, we're going to grab some Versamark, and we're going to grab our stamp set out that we got in our kit. So this is from our Paper Pumpkin kit, and we're going to get this little one here and put that on the block. So it's just that little one there, and we're going to grab our Versamark, and we're gonna just cover this. I had to put it on an angle to see where I've been now. There we go, that will do. So just that much. And then we'll put that in there. Get our silver. And we'll sprinkle that all over there. This is why I like this accessory kit, because it's got this tray that I can just tip into. There we go. And we just give it a bit of a shake. And pick it up. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Now, it has actually gone a little bit funny there in the corner, so I'm just going to grab the brush that also comes with it and just brush that off. Tap, tap, tap again. Have a little look at it, and it's looking good this time. I might even just brush a little bit way there again, and that looks pretty good. Okay, so once that's on, you're okay to fix up. If you're not doing more than one, or you're not doing more embossing, I just tip that all to the bottom. I can even use my brush again and just brush that down. This is probably why my embossing powder lasts so, because I be very careful. Tip it back in. So it just goes back in like that. Wind it back on and you're all good. There we go. So I put everything back in there. That one there, that one there. I did get extra on there. It's got some cool tweezers with it as well, so you don't burn yourself. So we'll turn on our heat gun. We'll let it heat up a little bit. I love embossing. Who loves embossing? Hey Martha, how are you? I'm here, I'm back. And I'm playing with some paper pumpkin kits. All right, so then, I'm doing left-handed, but that's okay. And then we're just gonna heat this up. Actually, I'm not gonna be able to do it left-handed. We'll heat it up now. And you'll see it start to change as it gets hot. And I sometimes go underneath. That will stop your card from bending too much, coming out of shape, going out of shape, should I say. Just make sure you're moving around when you're using heat embossing. You don't want to put, concentrating in one side and then end up burning your card. There we go. The longer you do it, the flatter that embossing powder will go. So I just want mine just to go off. So you can see some of that get really shiny. So I put some stars in the sky. Now remember too, like I did say, because like, Amanda, why are you showing me all of this if I can't get it? Well, if you're a subscriber, you can actually get refills at least for this. You won't get the stamps, but you could, if you really like these cards, you can get the refill kit if you are a subscriber, if you've missed out on it. Or if you would like to make some alternative cards, you can also go and get the refill kit. All right, so that is going to go onto here, and we probably can stick that down now. Yeah, because that's going to be my background. Yeah, so we'll get some glue on that. So you can see it's out of shape a little bit. That's why I thought I might get that down now. Not that that probably would make any difference whatsoever, but okay. So we're going to put that one here. Oops. I'm being a little bit slower with that because I just want to make sure that that sticks down. Now what I'll do is, because that's it, it'll be fine. Okay, so that's done. Now we're going to grab, now I'm not sure how big I want to make these, so it's going to be a little bit of a, and I've actually got some, have I got, no, not really. Okay, so get a piece out. So I'm using some pumpkin pie, which works awesome with this colour, really pops. So I'm going to make 3 little So I've got, what have I got? I've got 10 centimetres here, so probably maybe 2.5 centimetres. What does 2.5 centimetres look like? Whoops. 2.5 centimetres. I think I need 3 centimetres. Let me see how that works. So what I'm doing, I need, yes, 3 centimetres works good. So the first one is going to go about here. So I'm just going to, I haven't got a pencil, I've only got a pen. So I'm just going to mark that there. Very often I don't do measurements, I just mark it up and decide. So I'm going to have another one here. So I'm going to mark that up too. Where's that gone? So that one will probably go there. So let me mark that up there. So that looks good there. And then we need another 3 centimetre strip off there. And that one is going to go, so we go 1, 2, and then, oop, the third one will go here, like that, thereabouts. Do a line. That goes like that. I'm putting some things away tonight so I don't create, oh sorry, I banged my camera, so I don't create extreme chaos in my room. Because I've been struggling to tidy up as well. So they're going to go down like that. I'm actually thinking I might do it a bit like that so I can, anyway, I'll decide it when I put my next piece on. Okay, so now we need some stuff from the Paper Pumpkin box. So actually I'm going to use, I hope I have a piece of card left. I do. I'm going to use this one here. This one. Oh. And so these were 3 centimetres. So now I need to do some measuring. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut this card in half. So this card, just so you guys know, this card made this card here. So that's the one I made this with. Okay, and that was that's part of what you get in the kit. So I'm just going to cut that in half. And then each one, but I really want to use that one there. So I'm actually going to, I want that one. So I'm going to cut this one because I want that piece definitely. Because I don't want to lose that big lantern. Is it a lantern? I'm not sure. Oh, hey Janie, I think I missed you. I'm not sure. Yes, so that one's going to go in there because I want to make sure I get that big lantern. So that's going to go there. And again, I'm just going to put a little bit of a line there and chop that. Chop it, chop it, chop it. And then, who said I was going to do some measurements? No, no, no. Now I should really get a pencil because I want to rub it off and I'm not going to be able to. So there we go, I've got a pencil. That's going to go like that. So I'm just lining it up with a bit of a border. Well, I can't even see my pencil mark. I think it's there. So that's going to go like that because I wanted to make sure I had that one. Now that one's going to be too thin for there, so I've kind of lost that piece now. So that's my middle one. And then, yeah, so then I'll just keep that one there and I'll do these other two. So this one can be the bigger one. So we'll go like that and we'll just line that up in there. Okay. Make sure I can hopefully see that mark. And that goes to there. Oh, I'm like, where's that? That doesn't match that piece. So then that's going to be there. And then we're going to do this last one like this. I like this. Now, because I used pen on that, I'm going to turn that upside down because I can see the pen, but that's okay. Like that. Oh, you can't. Oh, God. It's because of all the blingy. I can't see the bloody silver pencil mark. There we go. I don't want to throw them bits away because you never know what I'll use with them. Okay, so that is those pieces. So, and there, now I can't remember what else I got with this kit. Did I get? Oh. So, oh, we're going to glue these on now. So glue these down. So really, you actually, if you decide, if you get more confident and you want to do alternatives, because I've only used half that card, I will actually get 2 cards out of the one. So instead of getting 9 cards out of your Paper Pumpkin box, you could get like 10, 11, 12 cards. But that just comes with a little bit more confidence, because you may not always, I don't know whether I want that one. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get it like that. You may not always succeed when you're designing a card. But it doesn't matter. People don't know what it was supposed to look like. Okay, so they're going to go down like that. Now, I think I'm actually thinking I'm going to get some tear and tape. Where is my tear and tape? It's here. I'm going to get some tear and tape, and I'm going to try and keep them together like this. And I don't know whether I've done that right, so I'm going to do it this way. Hey, yeah, that way. I think I might go that way actually, like that. Yeah, that's it. And then put that tear and tape down if I can win. Hold them in place and go boom. Ha, there we go. I won, didn't I? So I'm going to get a bit more tear and tape on that. Now I'm just going to, they were a bit too long, that one. So we'll just, that's why it's called tear and tape. So I'll just make sure that's nice and secure at the back there. But then what I'm going to do, my card's still a little bit, I need to keep, I probably put some books on or something. Now I'm going to use, oh yes, I do have one in there, don't I? I think I do. Yes, it's some foam adhesive, and I'm going to make a piece. So this is foam mounting tape too, foam adhesive sheets that you can cut to any size that you want. I like it because sometimes when you mount something up with this, it can make it look like a bought card because it's going to give it a real thick feel to it. I don't know how else to say that. So just like that. And then we'll take that off the backs. Now I could have used dimensionals. I could have used that foam tape that I've been, the dimensionals, but I would have had to put a lot on. So that's why I like to have some of those foam adhesive sheets. Now see how that's just, hopefully it's not crooked. Don't know whether it is. Oh, I don't think it is. Maybe it's my eyes that are crooked. I think it is a bit crooked. And I pushed it down, didn't I? Ugh. So make sure that you're happy with where you're putting it before you put it down. I think I might win. Yeah, I didn't stick it down hard enough because I just thought maybe if I actually straighten the card up first. There we go. There we go. Now I'm happy. There we go. See, look at that. And then we just need a sentiment on it. So we're going to have a swatch first. So we're going to have some orange and our pumpkin pie. And then our purple, which is our Blackberry Bliss. Now, where's our stamp set? What's our stamp set got in it? We better clean this one too, because this is the one that we had the Versamark on it. So I'll just give that one a bit of a clean. And we're looking for what do we got? I don't know. I would either, what do we got? Wishing you happiness, you're invited, or time to celebrate. I think time to celebrate. Because I kind of wanted a happy birthday, but time to celebrate, same. Okay, my block. So we're going to do this on, I'm going to heat and bless this too. Why not? Let's bling it up a bit more. So we'll go like that. And we'll do it in silver again. See, I should have kept that silver there. I didn't know I was doing this. Didn't know I was going to do this. Of course I didn't. We'll go there. I'm going to put the silver. Whoops. Beautiful. And we'll put that back in. Sorry if that was loud. I should have given a bit of a warning then. Warning. Do that. We'll just clean that one while I think of it because I did forget before. Put our stamp back in there. Wow, I am being a little bit more tidier tonight. Okay, now we'll get back our heat tool. Turn it on. Probably don't need my tweezers there because I've got a long piece of card. The tweezers are very handy so you don't burn your fingers if it's a shorter piece. So we'll just wait till this one changes. So that's that one done. Now I wanted to put, let's see how this works. I wanted to put a bit of pumpkin pie underneath, but I don't think I'm going to need it. Let me just put my card out of the way. We'll see what this cuts down like and what it looks like on the card. No, I don't think it needs it because of now I've just got to decide where to have it. I think it looks nice there actually. I'm not sure. Or down there. Or up there. Oh, that looks nice there too. I think I might put it there. So if I'm going to put it there, what I might do is I was going to put some dimensionals under there, but you know what? I think I could just glue it down and it would hang off there. Oh, do I want to do that? Hang on a minute. We'll put some dimensional on it. Yep, that'll work good. So we'll just get one more there and put that there. It's just because it's because I've had dimensional on the other one, so that's going to work well. So a little bit of dimensional, a little bit of glue. What are you thinking? What do you think to that alternative card? I wish I had some of the alternative cards that I made with the Waterside Retreat because they were really nice. So if you are interested in a subscription, honestly, best thing ever. I think I'm always going to be a subscriber for as long as they offer it anyway. But I think it's here to stay. But jump in and have a go of just 1 month. I love it. I love getting it once a month. Once a month is like a good interval because, yeah, you know, you might not use them all, but you're not getting bombarded. But it gets you to craft. And you know what? You could even do it with a friend or a family member and get a couple of them. Both of you subscribe and set aside a day or a couple of hours each month where you do your kit together. So it gets you, it gets you together with people as well. So I think that's well worth it. So like I said, that's an alternative, and then I have heaps of alternatives that I've done with this kit. And then you've got your ones that you can make directly with your instructions, which are these ones there. And then I showed you how to make some of the paper pumpkin and then showed you the other kit. So what do you think? You have to let me know in the comments. Like I say, there is a link to subscribe with me. And start getting your little kits delivered to you. I'm going to put my bikes in there because I'm going to finish these this weekend. There we go. All right, well, have a great weekend, everyone. Keep warm if where you are is cold. And stay safe as well. See you all again soon. I like you like that one? That's pretty cool, hey? I like that one. I'll put it away now, but I really like that one too. Thanks, Martha. Oh, Fiona's gone. Alison, how are you? Hey, Amanda, lovely to see your video. Miss watching your video. You don't own any craft products. Well, if you're back in Australia, you can subscribe to a paper pumpkin. Awesome idea. Little bit of love sent your way every month. So it's awesome. Beautiful. If you're interested in a subscription and you live in Australia, you let me know and I will hook you up. Alrighty. See you later. Bye. Good night, Martha. Bye.